Okay, y'all might be a little interested in this. I just thought I'd do a little experiment to see. I want to avoid using metal fastenings. They're expensive. So once the glue, I just want to use screws to draw as clamps. So by pre-drilling, there's a hole too, but by pre-drilling, using a screw with a washer, you barely dent the wood. And I've snipped I've snipped a skewer to be the correct size and bang that down in there. Now picture expanding glue as well. But if I also spread the end using the same screw, all of a sudden, have a look, like that, all of a sudden I'm trying to pick that up. That's holding. Now picture you put a wad of epoxy over that. You'd barely see it. You've all of a sudden created, now there, finally it came out. So essentially you've created like a mini golf tee, and it's quite difficult to break. So, you know, there's some lateral resistance, but finally, yeah, sure, it's going to break, but just some lateral resistance so that, like, should a veneer peel or you're not quite tight or something, that there's something taking you from the ply into the frame, and that glues it and bonds it right snug to, and then, you know, essentially to take the place, you're basically using a wooden dowel, but a cheap wooden dowel. Bamboo skewers are super cheap, and it's very simple and doesn't make much of a blemish. And if you need more strength, you can riddle it with these screws. But, you know, I don't imagine I'm going to rely on epoxy and I'm going to fill it and everything else. But this is just an added little thing, I think. Kind of a cool way to fasten boat. And bamboo skewers are obviously very water resistant, right? So you don't have to worry about rot. So yeah, just an idea.